Alrighty, folks. Happy Friday to you. Weekend's finally here. Let's go ahead and dive right into some free content. Going to save you the whole spiel here this morning. Let's go ahead and dive right into the Pistons at the Hornets. 7 o'clock Eastern tip-off. Charlotte's the 4-point favorite. Total's 226.5. Pretty good two-way action on the sides in this one. We're still at that original opening number of 4. However, we did see a 1.5-point move upward on the total. It opened 225 up to 226.5. And I do think this is a solid number for Charlotte backers. Nice opening day win for them against Atlanta. P.J. Washington and Terry Rozier, they were the top scorers for the Hornets. Lonzo Ball finished with double-digit assists. Now, they're facing a Detroit team who did fight pretty hard against Miami. They did get the cover. They got the cover in the opener against the Heat. However, though, no real surprise here. The Pistons did struggle getting to the basket. Killian Hayes shot just 33% from the field. Alec Burks was just 2 for 8 from the field as well. I think we'll probably see more of the same here today. Now, injury-wise, real quick, Livers, Morris, and Bogdanovich are still out for Detroit. Charlotte is mostly healthy. Give me Charlotte -4, under 226.5. All right, next ball game, Nuggets, Grizzlies, 7 o'clock East. Denver's the 5.5-point favorite. Total's 223 and a hook. Couple-point move toward the Nuggies and the under in this one. Now, real quick, Jay Huff is still out with a rib injury. Nuggets pretty healthy besides that, though. And, of course, they did look really good in their opening day win against the Lakers. They've actually taken 3 out of their last 4 head-to-head meetings with the Grizzlies as well. So if you're into historical trends, certainly want to think about that one there. Nikola Jokic had a triple-double in the opener against the Lakers with 29 total points. Jamal Murray and who else? KCP. They were 20-plus point scorers in that contest as well. Now, they're facing a Grizzlies team on the other side of things who struggled offensively in their opening day loss. They actually shot just 27% from beyond the arc. Xavier Tillman just 1 for 5 from three-land himself. Now, injury-wise, Aldama and Kennard are out for Memphis. Jay Huff once again out for Denver. Give me the Nuggets -5.5, under 223 and a hook. All right, next game, Knicks, Hawks, 7:30 East. Atlanta's the 2-point favorite. Total's 229.5. Half-a-point move toward New York and the under. And I definitely agree with the line movement. I think the Knicks should get the job done here, catching a bucket. I also think they'll be able to force some pretty bad shots from Atlanta. Lord knows they've been known to take quite a few of those. Trae Young, he shot a dismal 21% from the field on opening day. 1 for 9 from three-land. DeJounte Murray, he also went a pitiful 3 for 14 from inside the arc as well. Well, not inside he went 3 for 4 from the field. So yeah, bad shooting. Lots of bad shooting. And even though New York lost their opener to Boston, they played the Celtics pretty tough defensively. Julius Randle had 7 defensive boards and a couple of steals. 14 points for Randle offensively. And speaking of points, R.J. Barrett and Isaiah Quickly, they scored 24 points each, respectively. Now, the Knicks should be able to get the job done and once again force some terrible shots. Give me the Knicks +2, under 229.5. Next ball game should be a good one. Heat, Celtics, 7:30 p.m. East. Boston's -9, totals 217.5. 1-point move toward the Celtics and the under in this one. And while I agree with the line move toward the under, I think this is a really big number for Miami to cover here. It's a good number. It's a big number. They're catching 9 points. It's a good, juicy, big number for them to cover. They allowed only 102 points in their opener. Bam Adebayo had 6 defensive boards and a couple of blocks. Meanwhile, offensively, Jimmy Butler scored 19 points. and had 13 rebounds. Now they're facing a Boston club who didn't particularly shoot well from three land in their opener. The Celtics shot just 30% from downtown. And when it comes to defensive play, they also did not defend the three ball very well in their opener as well. Plenty of open looks for New York, and they connected on a bunch of those. Now, one good thing about Boston, they are mostly healthy at the moment. No significant scratches to report to you, at least as of right now. Meanwhile, for Miami on the other side, Jaquez, Martin, and Robinson are day-to-day. Josh Richardson's out. That said, I still think the Heat can keep this one close. Give me Miami +9, under 217. All right, next ball game, Thunder, Cavaliers, 7:30 p.m. East. Cleveland's -3, totals 228. Pretty good number here for OKC. They looked dynamic in their 20-point win over Chicago Wednesday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 31 big points along with double-digit assists. Shai went 12 of 18 from the field. Meanwhile, from three land, the Thunder shot nearly 50% from beyond the arc. They're facing a Cavs team who did not look overly crisp on the defensive end of the court Wednesday against Brooklyn. They did get the W, but they allowed Brooklyn to shoot 50% from the field against them. Wade and Garland are questionable for Cleveland. Jared Allen's still out. Meanwhile, for OKC on the other side, they're mostly healthy except for Kenrich Williams. He's currently battling back problems. Give me Thunder +3, over 228. Next ball game, Raptors, Bulls, 8 o'clock East. Chicago's -2.5, totals 216 and a hook. Now, Chicago scored just 104 points against OKC in their opening day 20-point loss. And no real surprise here, guys. The Bulls allowed OKC to shoot 55% from the field against them. Definitely needs work defending the perimeter. Now, they're facing a Toronto team who shot pretty well from distance on Wednesday themselves. Toronto made 40% of their three-pointers as a team. Dennis Schroeder went 4 for 8 from three land and scored a team-high 22 points. Meanwhile, let's try that again. OG Anunoby, he had 20 points and 3 blocks defensively himself. Give me Toronto +2.5, under 216 and a hook. Next matchup, little divisional game here. Rockets, Spurs, 8 o'clock East. San Antonio's -2, totals 226. And we did see movement on both the side and the total in this one. The Spurs open 1.5 up to 2. Total open 228 down to 226. And I definitely want to fade the public in this one with regard to the total. We've seen nothing but overs between these two teams in recent gatherings. The over cashed in 7 out of these teams' last 8 meetings. The Spurs also saw their opener fly 14 points above the posted number for that game. And despite the loss, the Spurs did look good with the ball in their hands. Devin Vassell led the club in scoring and went 19 of 17 from the field. Meanwhile, Victor Wembanyama, he scored 15 points and went 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. They're facing a Houston club who couldn't score for shit in their opener. They were held to just 86 points on Wednesday against Orlando. They shot just 40% from the field. Give me the Spurs -2, over 226. Next game, Nets, Mavs, 8:30 p.m. East. Dallas is -5.5, totals 231. And even though there hasn't been too much movement on the sides, we did see a 5-point move toward the over in this one. Total open 226 all the way up to 231. The Mavs did shoot very well against the Spurs in their opening day win. Luka Doncic had a team-best 33 points along with 52% shooting. Meanwhile, Derek Lively went 7 of 8 from the field and had double-digit rebounds. Now, injury-wise, Derek Whitehead and Nick Claxton, they are out for the Nets. Give me Dallas -5.5, over 231. Next ball game, Clippers, Jazz, 9:30 p.m. East. The Clippers are -3.5, totals 227 and a hook. Now, the Clippers took care of business in their opener against Portland on Wednesday. They covered a substantial 9.5-point spread. Paul George had 27 points. Kawhi and Zubac with 20-plus points themselves. They're facing a Utah club who played little to no defense against Sacramento on Wednesday. They gave up 130 points in that 16-point loss. Give me the Clippers minus 3.5 over 227 and a hook. Next ball game, Magic Blazers, 10 o'clock East. Orlando's minus 3, totals 224. Can't back the Blazers in this spot here. They allowed the Clippers to shoot nearly 48% from three land against them. Did a terrible job guarding that shot. They also have a defensive field goal percentage of nearly 53%. They're facing an Orlando team who shot it well from the perimeter in their opening day win. Cole Anthony went 8 of 12 from the field, 20 total points. Franz Wagner went 3 of 7 from three land, 19 points for him. Give me Orlando minus 3 over 224. And with that, folks, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. Warriors-Kings, 10 o'clock East. Sacramento's the 3-point favorite, totals 239. Now, 2 out of these teams' last 4 gatherings did get over the total. Sacramento actually saw their opener get 10 points above the posted number. And if you want to see who I'm picking to win this one, this game's being featured as my extra daily pick on my premium page. It costs just $2.99 for 30 days of service. The math works out to be just 9 cents a day. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to my daily best play absolutely free. It's going to be included with your purchase. So you'll actually get access to 2 premium selections of mine every single day for the next 30 days. And once again, the math works out to be just 9 cents a day. But as far as making a free pick is concerned, give me the over 239. With that, folks, now it is time for our quick pick recap. Give me the Hornets minus 4, under 226.5. Denver Nuggets minus 5.5, under 223 and a hook. New York Knicks plus 2, under 229.5. Miami Heat plus 9, under 217. OKC plus 3, over 228. Raptors plus 2.5, under 216 and a hook. Spurs minus 2, over 226. Dallas Mavericks minus 5.5, over 231. Clippers minus 3.5, over 227 and a hook. Orlando Magic minus 3, over 224. And give me the over 239 in the Warriors-Kings game. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks that Chairman Package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. It gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, gotta thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, folks, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium page at patreon.com/BrockPage.